It's in the game.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
So here are the Commanders making their way out. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And let's go ahead and keep this one simple. He had one of the most impressive rookie seasons in NFL history. A true dual-threat quarterback. He can beat you a variety of ways. Took his team to the conference championship last season, trying to take them to the Super Bowl in year 2.
Right to the air is Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. Finding Ertz again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First and 10.
To the air goes Daniels. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Throwing now is Daniels. Open man is Noah Brown.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Second and 10. Here's Daniels. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Packers Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 82 yards. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Daniels. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to roll it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly what they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
19 tight, 19 tight, go.
Daniels going to throw for it. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Off the play fake, Love. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 13 yards out. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Washington offense set to take over. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback. I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll, and now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And so close as he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Jacobs. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense set to take over again. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. And they go play action. Daniels sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get him back here just shy of the 20.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part.
That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
It's a turnover on down.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Packers ready to take over offensively. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Love from the gun. And he's got it. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs from 17 yards out. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
To throw is Daniels. This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's another Washington first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the 1st half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Pass to Brown, he's got it on the crossing route. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now, all right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
And that's caught inside the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, yellow, 43.
To throw now. Here's Love. Completed out left to Downs. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Love. Flush to his right. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready up.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Come on, set, hut.
Final play of the half. Love. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. There's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Javon Kinlaw collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
It's third down. 3rd and 12.
Down. Yellow, 22, ready.
Love now. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain of 7. First down, Green Bay.
Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard
Throwing. Love. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. This to McLaurin out on the left side. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 49-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Daniels looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it will set them back for 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be taken at the 13. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Able to find his man, Kraft. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd down at the 14-yard line.
Come on, set, ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal.
Love looking to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Zach Ertz has it complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
79 Broncos. Get it. 60 Eagles.
Now Daniels. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
7 more yards. That's another Washington.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Brings up 2nd.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That is caught at the 7. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. John Bates from 3 yards out. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw football.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, in that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
No gain on the play. Brings it third.
Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Love. And this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout ball right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Looking to throw. Love. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. To the air goes Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Here's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Washington 1st down.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 3-yard line.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Back now here on EA Sports. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now they can't bring him down. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Will Green.
Love. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. That is intercepted. And this will have been returned to right around the 38-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, will the starters telling the backups...
And this is caught on the sideline on the feet in. They are. What a catch.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now... that changes everything.
Pack the 60, pack the 60.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick six.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
Conversion.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Now Washington down by 12. A little over 20 seconds to go. The turnover does give them life, but they still need 2 scores. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard
Look at
line.
my team. 19 Lions.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. But what a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.